What's going on, people? This is Shy Harris, and today we're doing another video. But instead of doing a video about a mindset trick that I learned, some type of business hack, I really just want to give you guys just a straightforward tutorial on how I do certain things. So today is that. So if you've been following me online, or especially on Instagram, over the past couple of months, with all these videos and content that I'm putting out, I've actually started to, put them strictly and solely on IGTV. So Instagram has actually been doing a lot with this IGTV platform over the past, since the beginning of the year. And I started to see a lot more people take advantage of it. It's a lot more people putting out, original content that doesn't fit on their regular timeline. And Instagram has started to do something where they allow you to put a preview of your content on your timeline. Before, you pretty much just had to go to your IGTV to be able to see all the content that you put there. But now they have it where people can actually see a quick 60-second preview of your video, and then it allows you to actually go to your IGTV. So with that, like I said, I've seen a lot of people take advantage of it. A lot of people are posting their longer form content up there and then just having a preview on your regular timeline. So guess what? I decided to do it too. So I'm gonna keep it real. When I first decided to do it, I was trash. Like, my videos look horrible. I was pretty much just taking anything that I had on my Instagram stories and just putting it up there, which didn't really work, because when I put my previews up, the preview has to fit the regular dimensions of your regular Instagram timeline, which is like 1080 by 1080. And my stuff was like 1920 by 1080 or something crazy like that. So I realized that this looks trash. After a couple times playing around with it, I figured out the best way to do it. So that's what I'm here to teach you guys. The best way to actually design your Instagram stories so that it looks good on your timeline, as well as looks good when you actually open up on IGTV. Alright, so right here I have a clip of this interview I shot a couple days ago, and what I want to do with this is make it into a clip that I can actually use for IGTV. So this clip is about almost hitting 3 minutes. So what I normally do first is take my clip and then I put it into my custom template for just a regular Instagram timeline. So this is 1080 by 1080. If you zoom in, you can see some of the settings. So like I said, 1080 by 1080, frame rate is 23.97, aspect ratio is square pixels, no fields, and everything else is pretty standard. So, and what I tell everybody is, once you get to this part, just make it a preset, so you don't have to go through and do the same thing every time. So I've made it a preset, and it makes it super easy. So sequence 32, and then I take my clips and then I paste. So Command V will paste that, and then when you look at it, it looks like your regular Instagram, template. All right, so from this point, what I would normally do is, with IGTV, if you're doing something that's going to have a little bit of a header and footer area, what I normally do is find a background color that makes it pop out a little bit more. So with my brand, I use, red, white, and black. But lately, I've actually been playing around with different colors like turquoise, yellows, purples, all that stuff. So let's pick a color that kind of fits this. So from there, matter of fact, I just go to File, go to New, go to Color Matte. And then let's do orange. So go to orange, pick that, and then you just throw that underneath your clip. So put it on clip timeline, clip 1, and then you move up your actual footage to clip 2. So it should look like that. From there, this is where I normally add either, writing or some type of graphic to make it pop out a little bit more. The key to making it pop out is I actually go ahead and just use a couple different fonts. Use 2 different fonts to make it, stand out more. If you use one font, it looks kind of boring and basic. So I usually use 2 fonts to actually make it just pop out a little bit more on the page or on the video. So what we're gonna use? Right here, I'm gonna just put something basic. Shots, sit down, and then go down here and put interview. So for some reason, I like my name to be in cursive, so I use my font Beyond Infinity. And then for this one, I'm gonna use a font that I use a lot called Futura. Let's make that all caps so it could really stand out. Alright, so make sure that's centered. And this one, I'm gonna use the same Futura fonts as well. Matter of fact, I need to make that all caps too, so it stands out. Get that centered so it matches. Alright, so we got everything centered. It looks halfway decent. I'm not really gonna go super deep in as far as the design wise of it, because that's something that's you can really do on your own. But with this part, we just really want to make sure that it looks good right here, that you could actually put this on your timeline right now and it'll be straight. So definitely want to stretch out that font so it just covers the whole 3-minute video. Alright, so from here, once I get it to a point that it's halfway decent, I'm gonna go ahead and just copy that, and then I'm gonna open up another sequence. So in this sequence, I'm actually going to make it so it fits into the IG story. So I have my IG story preset, which is the frame size 750 by 1334. Frame rate 29.97, square pixels, no fields, blase, blase, blah. So draft IG story. Alright, so now you're probably looking at this and say that this looks nothing how I had it in the other one, which is correct. But with this one, the only reason I put it in the original Instagram timeline format, is so you can actually get a glimpse of how it's going to look when you actually put it there. Because once you switch it from that to the IG stories, sometimes it looks completely different. So with this, what I'm actually doing is the video frame itself is where it's supposed to be. So with that, I'm actually just making sure everything else, the wording kind of hovers right above the actual video footage. When I use the Instagram preview, it's gonna be right there. It's gonna look the same. So I'm gonna just take this word and it says interview, put it right there, bam. And I'm gonna take the shot, sit down, put it right there. Make that do what it do. And then what I'm doing, because you see there's still some dark spots because the background cover didn't cover the whole thing. So what I do is click that and then just stretch it out some. And then just put it back to where it was at. Alright, so that's how it's going to look. And the middle portion of it is how it's actually going to be on your Instagram timeline. So from there, I will render it. So there I will render it. And then I have another preset, which is for IG stories, which if you actually zoom in right here, you're going to be able to see exactly how I have all my stuff set up. And then from there, you either queue it or you export it. Alright, and so since I didn't have time to actually export that clip, what I'm actually showing you is how I upload my clips to Instagram TV. So first thing I do is actually on my computer I log into Instagram. And most people would tell you to try to do it from your phone, which to me it doesn't make sense because those files are usually bigger. And when you're trying to do it from your phone, it's just going to take super long since those clips are ginormous. So I go here, go to my profile. Bam, that's my profile. And then I go down to where it says IGTV. And then you see that little blue button that says upload. I'm clicking upload. And then pretty much you click here. Drag and drop your video file, and then you post, and that is it. So that's, in a nutshell, that's how I actually create my Instagrams. I keep saying Instagram stories. That's how I create my IGTV, and that is how I upload it to make sure my page looks marvelous. I don't look too marvelous right there, but how my page looks pretty marvelous, like how we see right here. So that's it. That's how I do it all. And I feel like this is something that a lot of guys should be actually tapping into, because IG stories or IGTV is something that Instagram is really getting behind. So if you make your name up there and doing something that stands out, they will most definitely push your content a little bit more. So take advantage of it. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't take advantage of it. It makes all the sense in the world. Just do it. So that's it. If you like this video, you can find me, like I said, on my Instagram at Shad Harris. You can find my website at shadharris.com. Pretty much, if you like this video and want to see more videos like this, please like, share, and subscribe this. Hit the bell icon to be notified anytime I drop one of these videos. So once again, this is Shad Harris of the Rebel Society. And